Alright, hello guys, it's Scott from MSM Adventures, and today I want to work on the Granite 4x4 with installing the TBone Racing bumper, and along with Arrma bumper springs that I had broken. So stay tuned and we'll go ahead and get these guys installed. Alright, so let's go ahead and take the body off the granite. It needs a bath. Set that aside so we can work on it a little bit easier here. And also I made a little stand to work on it just out of wood. Just cut a few pieces, glued them and nailed them together, and that way I can have them up on the stand when I want to. And just a cheap and easy hack for a stand for working on your RC car. Okay, so I'm probably going to do some videos on taking this apart and cleaning it and doing the proper lubrication, because we've been driving it through a lot of the water and getting it really dirty and grimy, so need to do some maintenance on it. But again, this is the TBone Racing front bumper. It looks pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and take it out of the bag. Looks much more heavy duty than the stock bumper, so hopefully that's the case. Alright, so we have our little hardware bag with a spacer, a couple of screws, a bolt, and washers there. And here is the, got the two screws in there, but really seems like a pretty solid piece. Just a little bit of flex, which is probably good, but really seems pretty solid. So excellent. Little instructions here, just a little disclaimer from T-Bone here, TBone Racing. And alright, so we can get rid of that empty bag. And this is, looks like the bumper springs come in two pieces. Looks like I only need one, but I did break my bumper pretty good. Just from jumping off the ramp onto the concrete. As you can see in some of the run videos, we've been beating it up pretty good. So again, this is an Arrma product. AR320410 if you're looking for a part number. Because I imagine I'm not the only one that has broken a bumper spring. So, okay, so we'll set the other one aside there. Get rid of some trash here. Alright, now what I'll do is I'll take off some of the old broken bumper spring and the broken bumper. There's two screws that would go through here. I'll try to give you kind of a shot there. Looks like two screws take off the bumper spring. This screw or not, but I'll save it. Always good to set your parts aside and keep them organized when you're working on your car. Okay, so this has the broken bumper and the solid piece. So, alright, well, I may need the screws that are attaching that bumper, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to set that aside. Okay, and the bottom piece is broken off, so now I'm going to have to flip the car over. And there's a couple screws right here holding the bumper piece on, because this new bumper is going to fit kind of right in like that. So, and it's going to use these two screws. And these are a little bit bigger, so they look like, yeah, these are a 2.5, yes, 2.5 millimeter. So we'll take those two out. this is where installing all the shop lighting really helps. It makes it so much nicer when you can actually see what you're working on. I highly encourage everybody to get some nice shop lights in their shop. So, and I did a video about these LED shop lights. They're great. So feel free to check that out too. Pretty inexpensive, and they're really light up the world, so it's nice. All right, you can see I've got, I don't know if the camera can pick up on that, but man, that is really chewed up. Been doing some beating on this thing with our bashing sessions with Meadow. But they're meant to be driven, they're meant to be played with, so I'm not gonna spend too much time just worrying about keeping it safe, you know? So, all right, boom. Boom. There we go. And that one's square. Let's see, I think. Let's see, I don't know if it'll just come off or if there's. I think that's all that's holding it on. Let's see here. Could be wrong, but I think. Just looking for a little screwdriver here. Okay, so I'll flip this over. So it looks like there's some pull tabs there. There we go. So it looks like it pops in the front on this aluminum anodized. There's a little recess here that pops in and it clips in on the back. So now we know. A lot of this stuff is just trying to kind of go along, try to figure it out, and try to think about it as you're doing it, so you're not breaking things off. So you know, I tried to get in there and lift a little bit with the screwdriver just to see what was going on. Because if you just go too aggressively with you know, trying to pop things off, you know, you might break something and end up costing you more money. In this case, this is a throwaway part, so I'm not too worried about it. But you know, if this was a good part and you just cranked on it and broke the tabs, then you'd be, you know, setting yourself back some more money and time. So, all right. So let's see here. We've got the new bumper that's going to fit right on here, I think. Let's see. Right. Pretty cool. All right, excellent. So I'm just kind of figuring this out as I go. So good thing I've got editing software, so I can edit some of this out or speed it up for you, so I don't have to bore you with every last detail. That looks cool. That is solid. I like it. Boom. All right, now I'm just gonna go down here and snug up the other ones on the bottom. Okay. Good there. So again, that's just these two screws. Got the back one to tighten up here. And certainly, you know, for unscrewing you could use power tools, but for screwing things in, I definitely like to do them by hand. If you use a power drill or a power screwdriver, you really run the risk of stripping things out. So definitely, this thing is sweet. I like it. All right, so there we go. So we have the TBone Racing bumper on there, brand new bumper spring. And I've still got a spare bumper spring in case I break this one. But this looks like a much, you know, you can compare it to the stock bumper. You know, that's how that was on there. You can tell that's a huge difference. Just in the super lightweight, thin plastic versus that big bar going across, like a big bull bar. Love it. All right, let's put the body back on to see how sweet it looks. Nice. That's awesome. That is really cool. I like it. Put it on our stand here. There we go. All right, well there you have it. Replacing the TBone Racing bumper. Didn't take very long, even I had never done that before, and just kind of figured it out as we go along. But hopefully that helps you if anybody's installing that or taking their bumper on and off. You know, pretty simple to do, but certainly easier now that I've done it. So hopefully it helps you guys out too. And thanks so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. And please like and subscribe if you like what we're doing here. And we'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.